But so this comes back to the question that is currently in the debate in the US about securities, about cryptocurrencies being securities versus commodities. Obviously, Ripple is being sued by the SEC over this very question, and I don't want to litigate the lawsuit here on stage with you. But can you talk a little bit about how you see that debate that is playing out now? Which coins should be securities, which should be commodities? Why does it matter?
Yeah. Well, first, let's back. I agree. I don't want to relitigate it here. It's well documented. But let's back up for a moment and just, you know, when Coinbase went public, which really wasn't that long ago, Coinbase was trading XRP. They enabled consumers and businesses, whatever, to trade XRP. The SEC had to approve their S1 such that Coinbase could go public. The SEC now seems to take the position when they sued us that, hey, XRP is a security and always has been, but they approved Coinbase going public even though Coinbase is not a registered broker-dealer. So there's some contradictions here of the SEC almost not within its own organization knowing left hand, right hand. You know, for me, it's always been pretty clear in my mind, you know, a security as defined by the Howey test gives you right, title, and interest in governance rights. So when Ripple does have shareholders, right? We did a Series A financing, we did a Series B financing, we did a Series C financing. Those people have right, title, and interest, they have governance rights. People who buy XRP don't participate in that framework. And so, you know, I think it's very clear that the SEC, instead of doing the hard work to define a new set of clear rules, a new set of clear regulations, both from the SEC and really the US government in general, they've instead decided, hey, we're going to do enforcement we're doing regulation through enforcement, which is not efficient and really has, I think, stifled innovation in the United States. But
wouldn't you say it's reasonable? They see things that are going, things that are exploding. Some people are being scammed. I mean, of course, they're going to try and enforce when they can.
Well, as we talked about earlier, there's other regulators. I mean, Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC, has been prone to say the crypto is the Wild West. I mean, I don't know what he means by that. I mean, Ripple as a company is regulated both in the United States and other global regulators in a whole bunch of different ways.
While the rest of the market is seeing some slight upswing in price, Bitcoin is registering a less than 2% rise over the past day and in the negative over the past week. On the other hand, Ethereum is coming a little higher to test similar margins as it had in the last 24 hours and over the past week, registering an average of 4% increase between the two timelines. Ripple XRP is holding up strong and trading at number 6 across the board, just recorded an 11% price surge over the past week, with a 15% uptick in the last 24 hours. This shows us that something huge is happening with the XRP coin, even amid the current bearish trend. Something is happening, but you just might not be able to see it yet. So what is this latest news that's been happening, with XRP taking an almost opposite curve and a completely different route from its peers and predecessors in the crypto market, registering price margins nearly 3 times that of Ethereum and more than 7 times that of the flagship cryptocurrency Bitcoin? Well, we'll find out shortly.
Hey guys, I'm here to share a few very exciting updates. First, I'd like to announce probably what I would consider the most promising development surrounding not only...
But before we go on, I have an important update for you guys that might not be news to those familiar with the channel. I'm talking about none other than the gold secured currency platform, which will fetch you some excellent returns, but only if you invest with them. GSX, or Gold Secure Currency, is an innovative cryptocurrency that combines all of a cryptocurrency's best elements into one secured coin. This crypto project, with an asset backing of a secured asset trust currently estimated to be worth over $7 billion, can facilitate growth like a traditional cryptocurrency, and they just announced its biggest mining update so far.
Are situated in Zimbabwe. The first is about 100 miles north of the capital, Harare. The second is close to a town called Mahaka. On the latter.
The gold secured currency's parent company has thousands of acres across South Africa with 2 huge claims in Zimbabwe. The first is situated near the mineral-rich suburbs of Makaha with a significant gold reef that will allow for much easier mining and much more substantial amounts of materials to be mined daily.
The other land claim consists of 2,500 acres close to the town of Karoi. Small samples have been taken for testing and results have confirmed the presence of gold and copper as well as other minerals in the claim. We have already filed all the...
The second, near Chinhoyi, is estimated to have a landmass of around 2,500 acres of land rich in minerals, gold, copper, and other valuable metals.
Are situated in Zimbabwe. The first is about 100 miles north of the capital, Harare. The second is close to a town called Mahaka. On the latter.
In addition, the firm is investigating other claims that have potentially large deposits of materials used in lithium battery manufacturing. The next few months will be some of the most exciting months for GSX. Right now, the price for this digital asset is significantly low, hence it represents a tremendous buy opportunity and a very low-risk buy-in, as these projects will go a long way to get the value of GSX to $1 in no time.
Because it would allow us to mine OpenCast, which would essentially allow us to extract substantially more material per hour than mining traditionally with a shaft.
The team behind this coin has recently been progressing in a separate project in Zambia that will incorporate a prominent local player and significantly add more value to GSX. So, how much investment potential does GSX have? Looking to get your hands on some? Well, for more information, the link to the company's website and other valuable information will be in the description. Before moving on though, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications.
There be a digital dollar coming? According to this Harvard study that just launched yesterday, there will be. First, it goes into what is a digital dollar and what are the features. Digital dollar is Fed-sanctioned fiat currency that is backed by the US government. It will be mined directly by the Fed.
Now, I know someone might ask, if a digital dollar ever comes into existence, do you really think they'll let a privately owned company manage it? To create its central bank digital currency, or CBDC for short, the government of the United States would need to run on underlying blockchain infrastructure. And given the urgency in creating the nation's CBDC, in order to catch up with rival countries like China, which already has its CBDC launched and fully functional since 2020, it makes sense to build on top of an already existing structure, like the Ripple protocol's XRP ledger, which offers a much faster, cheaper transaction proficiency and saves more time in developing a standalone CBDC infrastructure. These ideas aren't far-fetched, as we've earlier seen countries like France and the UK talking about building their respective CBDCs atop the XRP ledger's CBDC sidechain. So guys, according to this Harvard study published by the CEO of Innovative Science Engineering and Management LLC, just recently, regarding the roadmap for the United States digital dollar, as this was published last month, among the many topics and subtopics, such as the fundamental difference between fiat and digital transactions, the evolution of digital dollar and why digital dollar, salient features of a digital dollar, two blockchain-based protocols, Ripple XRP and Stellar Lumens XLM, are gaining popularity as the coins of choice for many international businesses, and the proposed solution for the current stifle and friction in borderless transaction processes. Just as Brad Garlinghouse stated at the beginning of this video, Ripple and its XRP coin are regulated both in the US and other global regulators in a whole bunch of different ways. Guys, that is the current chairman of the SEC making a statement about a bridge currency using XRP as an example back in the day. And this was years before he even thought of becoming the SEC chairman. Last year, Ripple had a record year with a run rate of more than $10 billion, half of which was generated by the company's moving crypto products known as on-demand liquidity. This year, who knows what record they're set to break. Ripple, through XRP, is set to free up $27 trillion worth of fiat money sitting in banks across the world. Yet, critics are still wondering if the price of XRP will reach between 4 to 5 digits, and that's just hilarious. Even though we are aware that the likelihood of a 4 to 5 digit figure for XRP isn't far-fetched, at least the knowledgeable ones among us, given the Swift market, as Swift currently handles about $1.7 trillion worth of transaction volume every day, which XRP is looking to cut across, maybe take 10% of that, at some point we'll all have to come to terms with the fact that these numbers may change any minute. Then the price of XRP will see some significant highs. I can't imagine what kind of celebrations we'll have when we'll see $100 XRP. My best guess is a bunch of people will explode in madness. I, for one, will be the first. XRP is going places. Some signs are that Coinbase is firing and Ripple is hiring. Just as seen in that report, based on the Harvard study, if you scroll down a little to the section about the roadmap to the digital dollar, you find that this document highlights the seamless process types from sender to receiver, using an underlying blockchain protocol to convert the sender's currency, which is held in fiat form, in actual dollars, issues some sort of a smart contract that specifies an immediate or a future date for conversion. Once conversion is completed, at which point all transaction records will be handled by the processing blockchain protocol, such as the Ripple ledger. The receiver receives the funds in crypto, converts them to their choice of fiat currency. In the end, the result is an automated process that creates an immutable fund transfer chain that is devoid of mistakes and is not subject to human error. So, guys, make sure to sit tight, hold the fort, buy in more if possible while the market dips further.